Hi, and welcome to All Things Styled by Pam. I'm going to be showing you my finished Christmas living room and my Christmas dining room, and probably maybe my entryway. And if you want to see what I did for Christmas, then please keep on watching. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the Christmas tour. Now, I'm going to start with my fireplace, and the picture that you see on my TV is a picture frame that I got from YouTube, and I'm using that to also help me set the mood and the tone for this room. And this is what I did to my fireplace. And I am really loving it. Now, before I scan down, let me let you know something. When my fireplace was redone, I forgot to, because I did waste some paint on my on a hearth of the fireplace. So, and I keep forgetting to get some black paint to repaint it. So I do apologize if that is what you see on the hearth or on the bottom of my fireplace. And this is what I did. And I'm really happy as to how the fireplace came out. And I'm really loving these lanterns. I've had these lanterns probably for about 3 years. And as I said in my other video, I use everything that I already have. And excuse my shaking if you see that. And yeah, so let's go ahead and move on. And let me also say this, because I did mention this in my old video. I didn't take any of my plants out, and that's, again, because I accidentally threw out my back. So I didn't bother with trying to take them out. And I know it may be a lot for someone when they see this video, but I do apologize. And on this side right here, I tried to keep it as minimal as possible. And this is what I did. I did add some Christmas ornaments into a bowl. And again, I did use everything that I already had. And let me turn around. Not trying to make you dizzy. So this is the wreath. And I can't remember where I got it from. I think I might have gotten it from Balsam Hills or King of Christmas, either one. But what I chose to do was I chose to add some, well, a lot of ribbon to it that I had picked up from Amazon. And again, everything is what I've already had. Okay. And what I decided to do right here, I just added some twinkle lights and some ornaments in a glass container that I've already had, just to give this back look, this back area, a nice Christmas look, but also keeping it minimum. And that was so hard for me. I didn't remove the flowers that you see right here because I didn't want to put it up and then having to have to go back and take them back out again. So I just left them right there. Now, I don't know if you noticed that on this side of my living room, it is, on the side of my living room on this side is blue, white, cream. So blue, white, and cream on this side of my living room. And I have not changed my living room. It's been the same way because I know everybody's like I used to change my living room a lot, but I don't do that anymore. So I kept whatever I already had already out. And this is what I did to this table right here. And again, I'm sorry for the shaking. I just added some ornaments to the bowl and my two black reindeers, velvet reindeers. I think I got those from Hobby Lobby a while back. I didn't remove anything off the table. I just kept it on the table. Whatever was on the table, I just kept it on there because, again, I didn't want to move it and then having to have to re-put everything back out. And this bench right here, and this may be another Amazon video too. I got this from Amazon as well. I'm going to have to make sure that I look. And yeah, so what I tried to do was, because of the cream, the white, and the blue, I kept this side of my living room neutral. Okay, and that was very important for me to keep it neutral, as also my bows and my ribbons. And see, the light is so bright that you can hardly see what ornaments that I do have up here. And again, everything in my living room on this side is cream white and probably black or blue on this side. And I'm really loving the way my living room came out. And on this side right here, let me explain. This is my Christmas tree. And I absolutely love how my tree came out. I really do. And it was a task getting this tree up here. I have another tree that I could use, but that tree was so heavy because that tree is taller than this one. Let me stand back. And what I did do was included some bells, 2 bells down there, and 2 gift boxes. Now, let me explain something about this tree. I forget every year that I need to add more lighting to this tree because I keep forgetting that the lights on this tree are LED lights. And it is it is kind of driving me crazy because all the other lights in the living room are nice and bright. And yeah, so I did forget to update the lights on this tree. And what I really do every year is that I add my birds, and I like to add my flowers. The ribbon I had from last year, the ribbon that I do have on here, I got it from Home Decorators Warehouse. And the birds are from the at-home store, and so are my pigs. They are from Decorators Warehouse as well, and I got these last year. So everything you see on this tree, I had since last year. And I just repurposed it. Who knows? I may put it in another room and it's going to look different when I do. Now, as for these trees right here, they're supposed to go outside on my bottom deck. And I have not taken them outside on my bottom deck because I'm recovering. I do feel better, but I'm recovering from that back injury that I had. Well, I fell off the ladder. I slipped off the ladder. And then on top of that, a couple of days later, my dog, was going down the stairs, and she walked in front of me, and that's what really did me in. So, yeah, but I'm good. I'm fine. I'm careful on the ladder. And yes, I did decorate the back of the tree. Because I know a lot of times people don't decorate the back of the tree, but I did. And so when I get a chance to, if I remember or if I have the time to, I will take the trees downstairs and put them on the deck because I'm going to try to go out there and film. But what I was looking for was a vase, a short outside vase to put the trees in so that way they wouldn't blow over. But I haven't had time, and I just ran around, to be honest with you, to get this ready. Me, everything went off and I had to turn all the lights back on. So yeah, this is my living room side, and I tried to keep everything simple. And you know, Pam, that is kind of hard to do, but I'm really loving the view of this living room. And I know those tree lights back there are kind of bright, but I still love the way that the living room came out. And here is Reese asleep on the floor, so I'm not going to bother her. And this is what my hallway looks like. I tried to keep it simple. I didn't do what I did last year. I kept it mainly as simple as possible. And let me back, I'm in the bathroom, so I had to back up. So this is what I did right here. I didn't change the pictures. I didn't do anything. I just turned on the hallway wall sconce lights that I installed. And down here, that plant right there will stay right there. All I did was just add some simple lighting to twinkle lights to the plant because that vase is heavy and I'm not moving it. And let's go ahead, and this is my garland that I put up here on my stairs. I started to do this side, but I said, no, that's going to be too much. And again, the LED lights on that tree, I don't know what I was thinking. I was in so much of a rush and so excited that I keep forgetting to change out those lights. And my poor bird is all sideways, but I got to fix him. And like, again, this is what I did to my stairs. And what I'm really going to have to work on next year is probably adding a little color, because everything is so cream and so white that you really can't see the ornaments because the lights are so bright. And I've had to redo this thing like 6 times. And I just come to realize that you won't be able to really see the ornaments because of the lights that I have on here are so bright that I did get it from Amazon as well. But these are the bowls that I did, same as on the tree right there. I did try to keep that consistent. And this is another one. And let me tell you, I've gotten good over the last couple of days with making these, over the last couple of weeks of making these bowls. I am really loving how these bowls came out. So yeah. And you can see right there again, you really can't see it because of the colors that I chose, the neutral colors that I chose to use. And as we go down the stairs, all I did was, I didn't do what I did last year. I had a garland up here as well as behind me on my stairs. I said, nope, not this year. I just took a wreath and I added a bow to it and some lights. I think I added the lights as well. And this is something right here that I got from Target years ago. I think it was like 3 years ago. And it came already lit. And all I did was just stick it in a vase. And I added my two houses. I didn't want a lot of them. I don't think I'm going to add to it. So, and I forgot to add the candle to it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's still giving me the look and the feel that I want. And I'm really glad that I didn't try to add a a fully decorated garland up here, and I just added the wreath to try to keep it as simple as possible. And let's go upstairs and go over to my dining area. This is what I'm really happy about. What I did was I kind of separated the dining room from the living room, and I'm glad that I did do that. I'm so glad that I did that. These are 3 trees I think I got from Hobby Lobby. And again, I did not move that plant. I mean, well, faux plant, faux flowers. The reason why I chose the colors that I did, the burgundy, to go with that faux flowers that I have up there. And if I'm not mistaken, one I got from A Floral, one I got from Amazon. Again, I was not trying to remove everything. These vases are big, and I think I got these vases from Kirkland's. And this one over here, I think I got from Kirkland's. Let me get a little closer. I got that from Kirkland's. And I'm not trying to make you dizzy. Okay, the one I had right here is the one that I got downstairs. So, I'm really glad that I separated the living room from the dining room. And this is, and I got my umbrella on the floor. So, this ribbon right here I got from, now I did purchase this burgundy ribbon because I didn't have any. So I used a correct size ribbon in my living room and in my dining room, not just in my office. So I just tried to keep it as plain as possible with the picks. I added the ribbon, I added the burgundy ribbon, and then I added the gold clear ribbon back here. So, and I just added some cherry picks, red berry cherry picks, and added a few ornaments. And this is what this looks like. And I'm so glad. Oh, and I also added the blue and gold ribbon that I had from last year. So the garland I had from last year as well. I wasn't able to put a tree in here like I normally do. And if you want to see my last year's Christmas tree in my dining room, you can go on my Instagram page at Diamond2872, and you can see that beautiful tree that I had in my dining room last year. So yeah, so I added the 2 stockings because I felt like it needed something. Because see, I wanted this to go like this, and it kept falling because them command hooks, oh my goodness. I had to use something else, but this is what I use. And I hope that you can see it. That burgundy ribbon with the trim in gold, and it's gold on the opposite side, is absolutely beautiful. And this is the same fireplace that I built last year as well. I built them all. And this is my dining room table. And I forgot to turn on my lights. Okay. So this is what I did. And I know you can hardly see the deers, but they are, I can't think of the name of these deers. They're clear deers, acrylic deers. And I have one right here. And this is the same one that I used last year on my dining room table. The small garland that you see on the table is what I just made it. I just took something that I already had and cut it off. And that's all I did, and then decorated it. This burgundy ribbon is different from that one over there. This one is the one that I used outside. And to make them go together, I used the blue and the gold ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it was last year. So everything I already had, and I'm really loving how simple. It took a lot to get it to the way I want to, but I am really happy as to how everything came out. And I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. Now, last year, I had a garland up on that mirror. I had a garland on the table. So I needed to pare down this year. And that's exactly what I did. I moved my chairs that were over here because I wanted to turn on the fireplace, or so you can see the fireplace. The heat is not on, but I wanted the effect of the fireplace to show. And so I moved my chairs, and my chairs are back there behind the sofa because you really can't see it. But yeah. And again, I did not remove my trees. That is one reason why I try to keep everything as simple as possible. Now, this is a wreath. I didn't have time to put the twinkle lights in, but all the balls you see I made on everything, the trees, the fireplaces. So I'm really loving this bow. And I was running out of ribbon, so I tried to keep this side cohesive as possible. So that's why I separated the living room from the dining room. And this tree right here, I had gotten this from Walmart, and I just stuck it in a pot. So yeah, I was able to get this probably 2 months ago or so. And because I wanted to, because I cannot put my tree over here anymore because of the cabinets that I have. So the tree, that wasn't gonna work. But I wanted to put something over here. So, and people were here for Thanksgiving, and it was here. It didn't get knocked over. People didn't touch it or anything like that. So it's fine right there. I didn't want to decorate it. I just stuck some a burgundy like ribbon on it. I wasn't trying to go too glam, try to do too much. I just kept it simple. So yeah, this is my dining room side. And again, I tried to keep it as simple as possible. And plus I was getting my porch. I was getting a topper added to my porch. So yeah, this is what this looks like. And I didn't put plates on the table. I was not going to do that because I did that for Thanksgiving, and I always felt like it was cluttered. So I removed the plates and just, I said that this should make the statement on its own. And the garland that I did back here should make the statement on its own. And I didn't put a lot in it, which is what I'm proud of. And it goes beautifully and perfectly with my cabinets that I added earlier this year. And I have a YouTube screensaver on. And the lights right here, I just added 2 bows to the lights. And right here, I tried to just keep it simple, added 2 deers and 2 candles. And this is the pantry that I made over earlier this year as well. And yes, I do use it, and I like to turn the lights on because I really like the look of this at night. And yes, I did install the outlet myself. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you go. And this is my kitchen. I'm not going to get too close because I got dishes in my sink, and one of the faux plants light did not come on because the batteries died. That's why I said I needed to go ahead and get this video done, because instead of me turning everything off, I left everything coming on every day at the same time. And you may see dishes in my sink. And this is, I just added a simple deer with the blue and gold ribbon. I just did something to it because I wanted to. This is the side that people don't see. Here's a small tree that I had gotten from Williams Sonoma, I think. I just wanted something small, and the two deers I got from Hobby Lobby, and the Christmas tree back there from Hobby Lobby as well, and the cloche that it is in. I can't remember where I got that from. I think it was at the home goods store. But like I said, I use everything. See, this side is really kind of empty because I don't use it. And this is a wreath. I think I may have gotten from King of Christmas. I'm not sure. I just added the lights and the ribbon, as you can see. And the reason why it's kind of squished in like that, it's because of the branches that is on it. And I tried everything to flatten it out. I said, you know what, I'm just going to let it stay like that. And for this, I just added some lights, and I forgot that I needed to add some more batteries to it, or they just died. But it's beautiful when it's lit up. These are just some pics that I chose to stick in here. I didn't want a lot over here, but I just wanted a few things. And yes, my candle is the marshmallow fireside. And if you know me, everybody knows I like my marshmallow fireside candle that I do light. So this is my living room, dining room, and my kitchen. I hadn't planned on showing my kitchen, but you know, I just went ahead and did it. And I need to add some lights, but I don't know, to that wreath. I'm tired of and I need to learn how to turn it off so I can preserve my batteries a little bit more. But this is what, and I know this video is kind of long, so this is what my living room, my dining room looks like. And I'm going to tell you, I do not regret getting these cabinets. I do not, because now I have more room in my, underneath my cabinets. And this is what the hallway looks like. And yeah, so this is what my hallway looks like. And plus, I have been cleaning like crazy. So, because I keep making a mess. But this is just the last look of what I did. And let me come over here. Okay. And this tree. But it's okay. But like I said, I'm supposed to be getting these trees downstairs. So I will see if I can find a vase or 3 vases so I can take them downstairs on my deck. And this is what, okay. I love those bows. I'm telling you, Pam was on it with making the bows this year. And this is what the last look of my living room. And yes, we do use this bench. My granddaughter, she sleeps on it a lot. That's why I keep a pillow on it. Other than that, I wouldn't. But yeah, this is what, oh God, and I look like a mess in the camera. So yeah, this is what I did for, and it probably took me too long to do everything. But I just wanted to show you what I did, and leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And always remember to put that diamond touch on anything that you decide to do. And I will talk to you guys in another video.